Hey guys, it's Mr. Christian, and today I'm going to show you how to fix the timing on your sewing machine in case that is the actual problem. So I was sewing along and then I switched projects and even switched a needle, and all of a sudden my bobbin thread wasn't being taken up. So I would stitch and there would be loops and it wasn't sewing correctly. Okay, so that other project was leather, and my machine simply, obviously, couldn't handle sewing leather, and it caused the timing belt to jump, and that's why the timing was off. So in this case, I guess the first thing you would do is to make sure that you've installed the bobbin correctly. And most of you who are watching this already know that you know how to install the bobbin correctly, but just check, take a moment, check. All right, so you were right. You did install it correctly. And you have the needle correctly oriented, right? You've got the slotted front of the needle facing you. At least it's how it's. All right, so I know that you know that already too. And it's most likely that somehow your machine's timing is off. And there are two components to this machine. One is the needle moving up and down, and the other is the rotation of the bobber assembly, which has a hook, and it picks up the loop behind the needle on the smooth side and spins that around and creates that bottom component of the stitch. So, and there is actually a number of good videos on YouTube that actually explains how that works. So what I'm going to show you the timing of the bobbin as the needle moves down and then back up. And I found that timing was lacking for me to, understand how I would set the timing on my machine. Stopped working with the bobbin and I found that the timing was off. This is a video of the timing that I arrived at, and it seems to be working. So here comes the needle down, goes into the bobbin area, I don't know what that's called, and you can see the hook coming, and it's still bottomed out, and now it's starting to pull up, just as that hook goes by the needle. So I adjusted it, the timing of the needle in the bobbin area by loosening this screw to free up the tension on the back pulley. Once that's freed up, this can actually be loosened from that by sliding it off. And then you can pivot down below and get it off this way. But what I found worked is to leave this on and then to pull this off as best I can and then rotate with this wheel. I have it marked so I know which way is forward. And then if it was too far ahead, I would go back up one cog. And the way that I did that was just to keep track. I put a mark on one of the cogs and then a mark on the pulley. I don't know if you can see it. So black magic marker doesn't show up too well, but I could see it. And then I slipped. So when I marked that, I marked the pulley. When I marked here and I wanted to move the pulley back one, I marked it on the belt toot. And then I slipped this off and made this line up with that. I didn't know what the timing was. And then when I did that, at least the final time when I did that, I tested the machine. Okay, so that's it. I hope you found that timing sequence video helpful, and happy sewing.